On this week's episode, we're telling you all about the best ways you can self-quarantine.
And on a less serious note, some things you might want to avoid if you're isolating. These stories and more coming up on Take One.
Welcome to the first remote shoot of Take One. I'm Rachel McFarland.
And I'm Garrett Pedersen.
So you probably have noticed we're in a little bit of a different setup this week. Due to COVID-19, all Boise State classes are canceled and have been moved online, including university television production. However, during this difficult time, we are still continuing to do Take One to inform all our viewers about what is currently going on in our community. All students will be reporting from various locations to practice social distancing, and since our studio and equipment are no longer available, we'll be using whatever we have at home to keep Take One alive. The university is not taking any chances and continues to encourage students to practice proper precautions and practicing personal hygiene, including washing your hands, staying at home if you're sick, and seeing a doctor if things get out of hand. For more information on how you can stop the spread of the virus, visit www.who.int for more information.
Whether you're staying indoors to avoid allergy and flu season, have agoraphobia, or just don't like people, here are some activities to do to keep you from being bored while staying indoors. 1. Delete your old emails. They've been cluttering up your inbox and spam for months now. By going through and deleting them, maybe you'll find a funny chain letter that you missed, or a coupon that you've been meaning to use. 2. Give yourself a makeover. Pull out your makeup, nail polish, and hair dye, and try a new look. Wow. My boredom is just cured off that one. 3. Use this time to pick up a new hobby or learn a new skill. Whether it be a guitar, telescope, or painting kit, time to try something new. 4. Clean your room. You know you've been avoiding it for weeks. 5. Call a friend or a relative to see what they've been up to. Maybe they're just as bored. Maybe they need some company. Maybe you could cheer them up.
Now here's a new report on what you need to know.
Media arts production students at Boise State constantly need access to the Adobe Creative Cloud to complete their projects. The Communication Building provides specialized access to help them complete their work. I'm Trish Braun, and here's what to know about the Communication Building Computer Labs. In the Communication Building, the computer labs in room 112 and 114 are available to all production students 24/7, giving access to all the Adobe computer software. To get into the computer labs, all you need is your proxy code on the back of your student ID card to earn an access code provided by your professors. In addition, you need your student ID card to access the building after hours, and lastly, you need to have your Boise State credentials to log into the computers. But there are some rules. No food or drinks are allowed in the labs. Make sure to close the doors behind you, and don't save anything to the desktop. So next time it's after hours and you need to finish that project, remember that you have access to the building anytime you need it. I'm Trish Braun, and that's what to know about the Communication Building Computer Labs.
Throwing back some beers on college campuses is a popular pastime for many college students and some faculty. As such, it's common for college students to have a relaxed attitude towards possibly dangerous levels of alcohol abuse for a variety of reasons, including peer pressure, the general party scene, and not knowing how to handle their newfound freedom from mom and dad. In particular, binge drinking can be a major problem. Unfortunately, college alcohol abuse can have many serious personal, financial, academic, medical, and legal consequences. Problems are at their worst when college students don't practice moderation when consuming alcoholic beverages. Developing excessive alcohol-related habits reports reveal about 4 out of 5 college students abuse alcohol. 11,000 students aged 18 to 24 are arrested each year for alcohol-related violations like DUIs and being drunk in public. Over 1,825 college students die every year for unintentional alcohol-related injuries. If you need help with possible alcohol abuse, there are many resources to consider on and off campus, such as the Rehab Spot hotline at 877-631-1476.
Now, for some laughs this week, here's Eric Ryan and Sky McGehee.
Thanks, Garrett. Now let's observe the majestic Jim Bro in his natural habitat. First he begins on the treadmill, maximum incline. Chains draped around his neck, clanking so loudly over the gym music that nobody else can hear it. For he does not care. His Beats headphones are blaring DMX into his ears so hard. He's gonna have crippling tinnitus by the end of the day. You know? After about 3 minutes of effort, he's overtaxed. He stops. He does not wipe down his machine, for it is beneath him. Next on the menu is dumbbell tricep kickbacks. He loudly grunts and groans as he barely manages to move 10 pounds. He makes sure to do 10 sets of 5 reps each so as to confuse the body. You know, because the body has no idea what we're doing. It's all in your head, you know? It's all in your head. Afterwards, it's time for asynchronous dumbbell preacher curls. Once again, 10 sets of 10 pounds with 5 reps each. He does not clean up after he's finished. Finally, he flexes and preens in front of the mirror. Truly, he is a specimen among men. After his gargantuan task is completed, he drinks half a container of weight gainer protein mix, then proceeds to have a cheat day. Truly, we should all strive to be like him. Truly.
Now here's some information you might want to hear.
Are you a dog lover? Then Boise is definitely the right city for you. I'm Sky McGehee, and this is what to know about dogs in Boise. According to the American Veterinary Medical Association, Idaho had the highest percentage of dog ownership in the nation as of 2019. In Idaho, more than half of households have a dog. The City of Boise website has a page that will guide you to all the dog parks and off-leash areas to take the pup. There are both fenced and non-fenced dog parks throughout the city as well. The most recent addition is Ann Morrison Dog Island, an enclosed park with over 5 acres, which includes ponds for our 4-legged friends to play in and swim in. If you don't own a pup yet but want to spend some time with some, consider volunteering at the Idaho Humane Society. If I was a dog, I would definitely want to live in this city. I'm Sky McGehee, and that's what to know about Boise State.
Whenever you go to the hospital, you should make sure you know what the doctor is doing, especially if they're going to be cutting something off of your body. For one patient at University Community Hospital, he had to learn this the hard way. The patient needed to have his right leg removed due to diabetes. Once on the table and unconscious, his doctor began to perform surgery by cutting off his leg. Not the right leg, the left leg. Once the doctor realized that this was the wrong leg, it was already too late, and so he just had to finish the job. Once the patient woke up, he immediately realized what had happened and was taken to another hospital to have his other leg removed. Next time you go to a hospital, you may want to make sure your doctor knows their right from their left. Back to you guys.
And that's all the time we have for today. Thanks for joining us. I'm Rachel McFarland.
And I'm Garrett Pedersen. We'll see you next time on Take One.